All right. Yeah, pretty decent for a Monday. Glad you guys have nothing better to do. Me too. Me too. I always appreciate when people actually try to say my last name. I always feel like it's not that hard if you ask. You know, I can help you pronounce it. One time, this one girl, like, I was at an open mic and this girl shouted from the audience, like, get a stage name! And I was like, no, colonizer, this is for my people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try. Just try. I'm not forcing you to speak Spanish, it's just my last name. I can't even speak Spanish. Just a quick thought. The last dude was talking about, you know, his, The Rock's cheat diet is people's rock bottom. Isn't that like The Rock's like move too? Like the rock bottom, right? Just had to let people know. So a little bit about me. I have 2 moms and 2 dads. Okay. No woke people. But it's not like in a cool LA way though. It's more like a necessary divorce way. Well, had 2 moms. I actually just recently lost my stepmom to COVID. Her and my dad got it together. But yeah, I had called her when she was in the hospital, well, FaceTime, right? And I was like, you know, there's better ways to leave my dad, right? Like, you don't have to die. Sorry, it's gonna get really dark, guys. This like just happened like 3 weeks ago. Just gotta get it off my chest because I can't afford therapy. You know what I'm saying? Stick with me, it'll be fun. We can have a good laugh about my life. No, but yeah, she was like, no, this is the only way. So she died. She took the easy way out. But yeah, I actually had called. Less paperwork, less money involved, you know what I'm saying? Less entanglements. But yeah, I had called my first mom. I was talking to her about like what was going on, and I was like, yeah, you know, they said Marty's not doing that well. She's going into the ICU. She's in critical condition, but you know, my dad's doing fine. Looks like he's gonna make it. And my mom was like, I know I'm probably gonna go to hell for this, but I feel like the wrong person is in critical condition. If you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. That's my mom's favorite thing to say. I'm just saying. I was like, oh my God. Mom, holding a grudge much? You guys divorced like 30 years ago. Take it easy. But no, like, she deserved better. Like, I'm gonna tell you why, okay? He's a piece. Like, I love him, but he's definitely a piece. But he was like talking about his next marriage. Yeah. He was like, you know, so for my 4th wife, because he had one before my mom too. Yeah. I don't know how he's convinced so many women to marry him. It still boggles me. But yeah, so he's like, you know, for my next wife, I think I want her to be like into fitness with me, you know, because he's on this like new fitness journey. He lost like a bunch of weight, so now he has this false sense of like confidence, you know, even though he looks like if my big toe had a sunburn and chewed tobacco. I don't get it. But we went to the grocery store, right? And mind you, my stepmom is still in the hospital. And we're walking around and he's like, you know, I've noticed since I've lost all the weight that women check me out all the time now. And I was like, sir, they're probably looking at you because they think you have a skin condition or something. You've been red since I was 5. Like, what's going on? They're like, is he okay? Is he gonna pass out? I know. But yeah, and it's just like he kept like piling it on too, because then he went with like my boyfriend, right? And he said that they had like a whole exchange, him and some other lady, you know, like looks were exchanged. And then he looks at my boyfriend and is like, oh man, I love the grocery store. And I was like, he looked at him again, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like gave him one of those like, and I was like, well babe, did you know what he was saying? Do you love the grocery store too? He's like, no, I just laughed. I was like, okay. I can't make the same mistake my mom did. You know what I'm saying? No, but like, I'm just like, bro, he's probably like planning dates and stuff. Like the body's not even cold and he's already on the last stage of grief, like planning dates. Can you imagine if she made it and like how awkward that, hey, sorry, I'm gonna have to cancel Thursday. Turns out the bitch is alive. Like, I'm like, oh my God, right? Weird. I had asked to where it was like, is she gonna be buried or burned, cremated? And he was like, oh, she's gonna be cremated. And I was like, of course you're gonna cremate her. You probably already have it planned out where you're just gonna go throw away the rest of her memory and get rid of it. Like, he's told my sister he wasn't sentimental, right? But I found a picture of his first cat that he had that died like 6 years ago. I'm like, you have pictures of this fucking cat and you have a shrine made to him, but you're not gonna like keep anything of hers? It's like, what about the wedding ring? And he was like, oh, she lost it and she kept asking me for another one if I was gonna get her one. And he kept talking like she didn't deserve another ring. And I'm like you've never lost anything? Like, your temper? I know you lose that a lot. That's why you have that skin condition, because you're always heated up. Anyways, let's go on a lighter note, because I feel like, we talked about like my dead stepmom for a while. You guys are feeling a little sad now. Don't be sad. She's in a better place. Clearly, she was not loved the way she was supposed to be. No, but have you guys heard about this thing with like the potato? Mr. Potato Head. They decided to take the pronouns away. And I just want to know who sat down and asked the potato what they wanted. I'm serious. Like, what if they had just transitioned and chose he, him, and you took their identity from them? Like, that's kind of like who talked to potato. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with a pun because I like them. I know they're stupid. This is for me. This is not for you. You can laugh if you want. But I was in Seattle the other day, right? And I had come out of the restaurant and it was simultaneously raining and snowing. And I was like, what the hell? Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.